welcome back to my channel. Listen, I have to tell you guys that I'm really sad amidst the news that Real Housewives of Potomac husband Juan Dixon has officially lost his job coaching for Coppin State University's men's basketball team. Like he deserves to lose his job. Don't get me wrong, after the way that he allegedly mishandled, SA allegations. But it just scares me because Robyn now, her job is already on the chopping block on the Real Housewives of Potomac because she hid his affair and just so many aspects of her life. And she's just not really that compelling as a housewife or that interesting. So now the idea of the two of them being out of a job and they've got kids to raise, it makes me sad. I'm sorry, y'all. It makes me sad. I know I like to get shady and stuff on the show, but at the end of the day, human to human, the idea of both parents in a household losing their jobs, especially when they have such unique kind of jobs, that we're making them a certain amount of money, like they can't just go and pick up any old job. You know what I mean? And so that makes me nervous for their ability to maintain their lifestyle. And I want to know if there's anyone else who feels a similar sort of way. What do you think is the next step? It has not yet been officially announced that Robyn lost her job on the Real Housewives of Potomac or anything like that, but it has been strongly alluded to for a really long time. And I know she's got her Reasonably Shady podcast with Giselle Bryant and everything, but I don't think that show is making a lot of money, enough money to sustain their lifestyle or their new beautiful home or anything like that. So this truly is a big deal. I do have to ask you guys something. Do you think that the executives at Bravo, and this is only if they haven't already handed out the contracts, perhaps the contracts have already been handed out to the girls, and perhaps Robyn already did not receive hers in the mail. There are very strong rumors claiming that she's only going to be a friend of, which is paid a lesser rate than the actual housewives. So if that hasn't happened already, do you think this could be the thing that saves her job? Do you think that the producers are going to go, listen, at this point, Robyn needs to fight for her life on this show, and she could quite possibly deliver her greatest season yet. Why don't we throw her a bone, right? So let's run with the idea that she's only a friend of on the Housewives of Potomac. So let's say that's what it is. Will she like bring it on a level that she has never brought it before? And could that potentially save her job? Could that potentially lead to her going from that casting to being in every episode and potentially holding a flute at the end of the day? Or could it lead to her holding a flute next season? Like, I really think that producers are going to throw Robyn a bone here and give her one final opportunity to save herself, right? She and Giselle are currently in litigation with Eminem for the trademark over their Reasonably Shady podcast name. So that might be an interesting storyline. Again, this weird relationship she's got with Juan Dixon might be an interesting storyline. She might have to finally open up about I don't want to say charges because it's not a criminal thing. It's only a civil thing. Will they open up about these civil charges that he is facing for not properly handling misconduct allegations from a student of his and whatnot? Like, will she be transparent about that? Maybe she'll show us more of her parenting journey with her sons. Will she talk about her own struggles, like whatever it is that she's going through herself as a woman? I'm sure she, like anybody else, is going through things in life right now. Will she open up about those? Or will she stir the pot with the other wives? I know that she's always been after the Grand Dame, Karen Huger, and whatnot. Like, I think that she's going to have to finally let Karen go and dig into something a little bit more interesting. I personally would love to see her kind of get a little bit more into her relationship with Wendy or Candace from the show. Let me put up a solo photo of Candace. Maybe she'll have to forge something a little bit more with Mia, force Mia to open up. Or if we're really lucky, maybe she'll have to kind of turn heel on her bestie. A lot of people have been saying, myself included, that they want to see Giselle stand tall without Robyn for the first time ever. So can Robyn potentially flip on Giselle this season to save her spot? Desperate times call for desperate measures, people, and these truly are desperate times for Robyn Dixon. Her entire life must be flashing before her eyes right now, and she needs to perform. She truly does. Okay. And I feel like the executives at Bravo know this and might throw her a bone because of this and just give her a chance to give us the season of her life here. Robyn, you're going to have to bleed out, honey. No more of this hiding behind Giselle, throwing Karen under the bus business. We need to see you. We need to see the dynamics of this relationship. We need to know more about that cheating stuff and the new cheating allegations with that girl who looks just like Karen Huger. We need to know everything about you right now. And you have no choice but to give it to us, because guess what? You are on the chopping block, if not already chopped. And your cheating, trifling, dirty D husband has lost his job. So Juan, all this time, he's been over the show, right? He doesn't show up to the reunions. He gives us nothing in his scenes and whatnot. Juan, this is about to become your job too. I know that husbands don't get paid on this, but this is the only income that's going to be in your household right now, outside of the Reasonably Shady podcast coins, outside of the embellished hat coins and whatnot. Like, you really need to go all out this season. And I think that this could be something that really flips things around. I want to know if you guys are like me. Are you weak the way that I am? Like, now that like Juan is out of a job and whatnot, and we know that Robyn is on the chopping block, are you kind of like, oh, it makes me sad for the kids. Give them one more chance to really give us what they've got, you know? I really want to see that for Robyn. I've never liked Robyn from the beginning. If you've been following my channel or the recaps that I do with Kempire and Layla Lynn, you know that. I'm not a Robyn fan, but this right now, it's really pulling at my heartstrings. And I want to see her kind of show up and show out in light of everything, because this is very serious. I don't think that the podcast is bringing in enough money to support them. I don't think that the hats are bringing in enough money to support them. And so this is truly do or die for Robyn and Juan Dixon. And I want to see them swim, not sink. Okay? Let me know what you think, though. Do you think that Ron being fired from his coaching position at Coppin State University might have just saved Robyn, might have just secured her flute? Because you saw her at the beginning of the season of Potomac. She was activated, back to Vegas, you know, like she was really going ham. Like, we saw Robyn, who was scared, right, that she was going to lose her job. And at that time, Juan still had his job. He was making good money coaching, but now Juan has nothing. And it's all on her to support a family of 4. I think we could really see some magic come out of her because of this. Desperate times and everything, you guys. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. And as usual, we'll chat. That's all for now. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.